One, two, three, four. We're recording. We are back, guys. And this is one of the older styles of we used to do, you know?
Yep.
Just the two of us. Because we got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, we've had so many guests on.
Yeah. It's like 4 back to back. And yeah, those guys are all great. So shout out to them. And yeah, I guess we can. Ooh, okay, yeah. I sound way better there. Yeah. I was gonna say we can, I guess, from what happened with why am I forgetting his name? Previous.
Oh, we had Dan on?
With Dan.
Ose,
yeah. So, yeah, when he had Ose on, like what happened like to then and then now.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I always do this. I was gonna say I'm gonna check my calendar to see what date that was, but that was 3 weeks ago, so I can think about what we did.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's kind of crazy. When was that? Was that June?
Like June 8th, 7th?
That's crazy.
Somewhere around
So it's been
there?
like a month, actually.
Yeah, it's almost a whole month.
There's a lot that's happened.
Yeah. So we can start from.
I'm wearing sunglasses because it's bright out.
Yeah. It's too bright.
Shades inside. It's hot as fuck today. Oh, you know what happened actually the last little bit since we had Dan on? It's rained like
a million times.
Like a million times. It's been like a lake falling out of the sky every day. Yeah, that's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, it rained a little bit and then it stopped for like a week and then rained again.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We almost got like a flood with like the whole rain. So
I thought the city was gonna flood for a little bit. I thought it might happen.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happened since June? I played Sled Island with Chrome Harvest. I guess that happened.
Yeah.
That was sick.
You can speak about the experience.
Yeah, I'll keep it brief. We opened for Black Country New Road, the UK band, at Sled Island in Calgary. We played the Palace. It was really crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Shout out to everybody that came to that show. A lot of people who had never seen us, and I think they enjoyed it, so that was cool. Yeah. Trying to think.
For me, like I started roofing about during that week.
True.
And then so far that's been a whole thing. It's like roofing itself is like a pretty difficult job. So I don't see myself being there for long, you know? And right now I'm just doing it to pay the bills essentially. So
yeah.
And then I started roofing. Today I couldn't go to work because like my battery was fucked. So basically I drove to the gas station in the morning, and then when I was about to leave after filling it up, the car wouldn't start, and I'm like, what the fuck was going on? And I basically the guy that told me it was one of the cells in the battery was fucked up, because like I had to get the AMA guys to jumpstart the car.
Yeah.
And then so I was able to drive it back here. And good thing it was, it was just like right there in the near Lafayette.
Yeah.
Like Columbia
Super
Road.
close.
It was super close. It was about $70 for
Damn,
the jump start. Yeah.
Did you pull out the little iPad thing and yeah, that thing's fucked.
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, so
Damn.
I'm home for today because I don't think I'll be making it to work tomorrow as well. So
Oh shit.
So because I'm like, how am I gonna drive there? How am I gonna get there? Because it's like it's so like deep north.
Oh really?
That I'm just like
you could Uber it.
I can,
It'd be
but
like a bunch of money though.
It'd be a lot of money, you know. No, I'm still waiting to get paid on Friday because I got a bunch of bills to pay.
I understand.
And stuff like that. So
I understand. Damn, bad time to have car
just
problems.
bad time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
That's how it goes. Fuck.
So I've been dealing with that, and before we started recording, I was mixing some Center of Attention. So like to update that, I finally got the beat to like actually sit to where I want it to be.
Nice.
And then now I'm like, the vocals are all pretty much like 85% done.
Nice.
Like your verse,
Hype.
McGuire, Sam, everything is like mine too, because like, I'm very iffy and particular about my own thing.
Right. I forgot you re-recorded it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I re-recorded, and then I was just finishing the just like the little mix there.
Yeah.
And so far it's getting there. Yeah. Today
Nice.
I got like, okay, this is where I feel like it needs to be. So
Nice.
yeah.
Very dope. Yeah. Fuck, what else? I went to Calgary. Went to
ASAP.
Stampede for a little bit. Went to ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to ASAP Rocky. Killed it. Put on a great show. Fuck the Saladome. If you're listening, you guys, that was bad. They fucked my guy up with the sound.
Y'all should get me to do the sound.
Yeah, that's it's. I felt stupid because it's like everybody notices when the fucking mains go out. It's not like like I was like, yeah, okay, the sound's clipping before the speakers went out, but probably nobody gave a shit. You know what I mean? It's a loud concert. But then when they blew it, obviously everybody knows that. But I was like, I wish that I didn't know shit about sound right now because I was just extra pissed the whole time, being like, they did that. They were pushing the speakers to the point where they're hitting the limit for so long that they're going to overheat and literally have to shut off or they'll explode. Yeah. That's just like every speaker that's like not a million years old does that. You know, it's like if it gets too hot, the thermal fuse blows and speaker shuts off. Yeah. And it's like, don't fucking push the speaker so hard because I get it. You're trying to make it loud enough because you guys don't have enough speakers. But you know what's worse than something not being loud enough? Having no speakers at all. No speakers at all, you know? No one can hear you in that big-ass Saddle Dome. I felt like, I was like, obviously there's more to it. Like, this is the fucking Saddle Dome. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of different amps that have to be turned on to power these speakers, whatever. Yeah. Like, way more steps. I get that. I'm not saying I know how to run any of that shit. But probably the first lesson you learn in sound is, like, don't clip the mains. It's like gain staging. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, if the DJ's giving you a hot signal, turn it down or ask him to give you a not as hot a signal. Yeah. And it was Rocky's mic that was like clipping through the whole time. So I'm like, this is the Saddle Dome. Like they for sure run his line into front of house. You know what I mean? Like you guys turn the fucking gain down. Yeah. Turn the gain down, turn the volume up. Don't clip the mains. I don't know. It was frustrating because like he was doing a really good job, I thought. Yeah. And he was getting pissed off. And it's like, it makes the artist look bad, you know what I mean? And no artist that like takes himself seriously wants to go, like you're playing an arena, that's a pretty big, it's the biggest you can do in Calgary, you know? It's like, who did they get for the sound, you know? That's like ASAP Rocky, you know? You need like someone that knows some shit. If I go to the Owl and I play a show or I watch a show and the sound's not great, I'm like, oh bummer, but this is a local pub in Lethbridge. But we're going to the Saddle Dome for ASAP Rocky, who has 37 million monthly listeners. You know, like just like a big ass, one of the biggest artists ever. This guy's the fucking head, whatever it's called, designer for Ray-Ban now. You had an album that went #1 in hip hop when it dropped. Why do we have these guys taking care of stuff? Yeah, so it was a bummer, but overall he killed it. He did a million songs I didn't expect. Yeah, I was geeking out. Nice. Yeah, I was geeking out. Played all the bangers. Calgary, I don't know. You guys were a little quiet. I don't know. I was proud to be from Lethbridge that night. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I don't know. I think people went there just like, oh shit, it's ASAP Rocky. You know, he's a popular person. Let's go there. But no idea who. Yeah, a lot of people like know who he is. Yeah, and it was during Stampede, so like a lot of people are willing to spend more money than they normally would. Yeah, he was like the first like headline act for the Saddle Dome for Stampede because it was like July 7th, I want to say. Yeah. And so I feel like if it was like the middle of October and he had that concert, like more of his fans would have come out, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, it was dope though. Shout out him. I forgot that he's actually like a pretty good singer, you know? Like I was like, he's a good rapper and he had great breath control and flow and everything, but I was like, damn, when he sings, like this guy's a pretty good singer. There's that one song, it's Hollywood. You know that one? Oh, LSD? LSD. Yeah, he did that close to the end. And that was the one song that I was like people sang along. Okay. So I was like, okay. Yeah. That's a good song. He did a song called What's Up, which is like, I think it wasn't like released, like it wasn't on Spotify and shit for a long time because I don't think the samples were cleared. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, but it was a Clams Casino song, and all of his work I think he's done with Clams Casino is like what made him like kind of like influential or big back in like 2011, 2013 era. Yeah. Because he was kind of like doing like regular kind of cool rap, but on like not electronic beats, but there was like some crossover, you know what I mean? Like he was working with like a lot of like weird production styles and stuff. Yeah. He's also a dude that wants to make like Houston like lean music, but he's from Harlem, so it's kind of cool because you get like the New York rapping, like the NY rapping, and then you also have like this like leaned out influence. Like all of his really, really old songs, he's got the I said it must be. Like, he's got the deep voice, you know?
Yeah. Like Goldie.
Yeah, yeah. Like doing his Juicy J 3-6 Mafia thing or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Shout out to ASAP then.
But yeah, anyway, should have been me on this. Should have been me and E-Man on the sound.
Yeah.
Fucking never would have happened. So Rocky, if you're listening, bring us on tour.
Actual get engineers, you know?
Yeah. So sorry. Well, he's never gonna come back to Calgary now.
Nah.
Because the Saddledome's like 1 million years old, and they're building a new rink. Like, I think it's gonna be done at the end of like 2027. I want to say.
Yeah.
And because I know like this next hockey season is the last one they're playing the Saddledome, and then the next one's the new arena, allegedly. But hopefully we get good acts then, because they've been like, a lot of people don't come to the Saddledome because they've been told the sound's bad. But normally it's because of the building. So it's like if they get the new building and they have the same shitty sound technician.
Oh no, that's gonna be crazy.
Because he was in Edmonton the night before, and I bet you he was like, "Yeah, this was lit. They have a brand new building," and that sucks because being from Calgary, you kind of have like a beef with Edmonton. You know what I mean? And you're like, he's never gonna come back to Calgary. He's gonna go, "Yeah, Edmonton was lit." Anyway,
that's cool.
That's enough.
Yeah, speaking of sound, I did sound for the Afro Fest on Saturday, and it was really fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, speak more about it. It was so Patricio, you know, he hit me up and then to say like, oh, this is happening this day. Are you free? I'm like, yes, of course I'm free. And because I did Taco Fest like 2 years ago or something.
Oh,
with
right.
And then we also had like a music concert and all that. And this one was a little different. It was in the Golf Garden. Here in Lethbridge.
Golf Gardens,
The Golf Garden. And then it's kind of like the main stage somewhere. And then it has like that big like cement like floorings.
I know
what
you're talking about. They have like the steps down. Oh, that's called it. Yep.
It was cool because like when I came in, like I started 9:30. It was Patricia already had like the sound stuff up. And all I had to do was just like the wires and then the mics.
Run the mics
and all that. So we had like the Tascam 24 going out into his own like signature 12 mixer.
Oh shit.
So that had his own like the MC mic. I think it only had the MC mic. And then in the Tascam I had like all like the bands and like drums and stuff, because I was only able to like mic up like the kick and the two overheads, so like a stereo.
Okay.
And that's for the drums. And then I had DJ Philly. He was also DJing like in between different acts, and he was like in one of like the two like stereo mixes. And then so I had DJ Philly into two inputs, and then I had like the drums, and then to the left is like the vocals and all that. And it went pretty good. The first guys, they were kind of like a folk / kind of country, kind of nod, but like it's like a mix. So they had like 2 guitars, electric bass, drums, and then the singer. And the guy would switch from acoustic guitar and electric guitar. And then like the first time he did it, it made like a big sound.
Yeah, because
like,
he pulled the
thing out.
Yeah.
But like then afterwards, he's like, "Oh shit, I probably shouldn't do that." So every time he would want to switch out, he'd be like, "I'm gonna switch to my acoustic."
You just cut it.
So I'm just like, "Oh shit, he's gonna switch," so I just cut it the whole time.
Smart.
So yeah, those guys were really good. And then I had Omoba and his band going in.
Nice.
And then I had Tavish.
Yeah. Tavis, like the trombone player?
Trombone, yeah. And then another guy, I think it's Steven or something. He played the keys and then bass. Like, there was only 3 of those guys that did like their own cool jazz thing. It was very nice.
Sick.
And then just like individual like rappers, musicians and all that.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it went really good. So
that's super dope. Yeah, Patricio told me that it was pretty good.
Yeah.
He said that I was like, "What? Like, did E-Man do good? Like, was it funny?" He's like, "Oh yeah." He told me. He's like, "He did a great job." He's like, "He told me to let him know if I have any more stuff," and I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "I told him for sure."
Yeah.
So that's sick. Yeah. Shout out Patricio.
Shout outs.
Great guy. I still gotta go to Salsa's. That's his like restaurant. Really? And it turns into a club, I think, on like Friday and Saturday night. And bro, it's so funny. Like, he shows me videos and it's like not that big of a spot. Like, it's like a cool restaurant. And he's got like moving headlights and subs. Like, it looks crazy.
Yeah, he has his own like big.
He used to be like I think just like a DJ. Like, that was his thing.
Yeah.
And then he was like, now I'm going to run the restaurant, and he does different events. But cool guy.
Yeah, shout out to Patricio.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm glad that. When was that? Was that Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay, yeah. So I was in Calgary. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super dope, dude. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that it worked because he was like, "Do you know anybody that like does sound, or do you want to do it?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna be in Calgary," but I was like, "Hit up E-Man because he did it last time," and he's like, "Oh yeah, for sure, I'll talk to that guy." So I was like, "Sick."
Yeah. So
Works out.
but yeah, that's pretty much in terms of updates. Yeah, I have some notes real quick. Thanks to Kev.
Yeah, we got a theme.
Yeah. So our theme for this episode is gonna be ageism and hip hop. So we're gonna take it back to the old school of like our previous episodes, to where we have like a specific topic and then we just talk about it.
Yeah.
For the main show. And I guess to describe it, like, what is it?
Ageism in hip hop.
Yeah. How would you describe it?
Ooh, I'm taking the lead. I think that, well, we talked about it a bit before this too. Yeah, the idea of like rappers hitting kind of like a point where it's like you're not relevant anymore, or you don't deserve to be rapping anymore, or your work shouldn't be considered the same after a certain point.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, I mean, yeah, just like the word ageism, like it's just kind of saying that because you're a certain age, you're like aging out of the game. And I think that that's really popular now, and I think it's really popular in probably hip hop more than any other genre. Would you agree? I feel like, I mean, I guess it depends, but I feel like other genres, like there's old guys that are still playing the shit and touring because they had success back in the day, and no one's like everybody knows they're older, but no one's like they're worse. I don't know. I guess to every genre there's some, but I think hip hop, it's bad for it.
1 second.
Yeah.
Before actually we talk about it, I did this as like Instagram. I did like a comment of like asking people.
Oh, true. I forgot you did that.
And then
What'd they say?
And then I only got a message from Poe, so shout out to him.
Shout out Poe.
And he said, as long as, well, let me read that again. As long as you can still rhyme, ain't nothing to worry about. So I was like, bars,
Bars.
So, and I agree with Poe.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, especially like rappers like Nas, Jay-Z, Black Thought, Pusha T and all that.
Yeah.
They're always been pushing the boundary.
Yep.
And I think that perception is mainly there because like hip hop is relatively a young genre.
100%.
And in terms of just like where we're at right now, like social media, more kids are more online.
Yep.
The perception of just like hip hop and just like older rappers, it's like, oh, this guy is like an unk, he's an old head.
Yeah.
That type of saying. And that kind of carries it forward. And, it sucks, but like, you just have to give it time,
Yep. I totally agree. That's actually a really good point when you're saying like with like people calling people unks and stuff, because I feel like kids and like young people have always kind of been like tapped in with like what's like big in pop culture and like what's current. But I think now how crazy like the internet's gone with like short form content and like influencers and shit, I feel like now kids like feel like they're actually
older.
Yeah, and they're not that like they're tapped in with what's cool, like they are what's cool.
Yeah.
So I feel like it gives them this like idea of like, obviously old people always get like made fun of and roasted. Okay, boomers, the same idea, and that was years ago. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like now, it's like you're not valid because you're old and you don't like know what's up. Because I feel like now like the age changes so much faster and like what's cool changes so much faster. You remember like when shit would go viral when we were kids? It'd be like Chocolate Rain, Nyan Cat, some stupid shit, but like
Nyan
that
Cat.
shit was like huge for like a couple of years, maybe like at least a few months. Now shit will go viral for like 2 weeks max,
and it's done.
And then it's like it's done because there's something new viral every like fucking week now.
Every day, every week, all
you know
that.
what I mean? There's too much stuff.
Yeah. Huh.
So I feel like everything gets old quick now. Because who, like, I don't know, then I'll have to think on it, but I'm trying to think of, like, good rappers that have, like, held, like, a super solid career in the last, like...
10 years?
10, 15. Like, I can think of a few because 2010's era, that's kind of like a golden era.
The golden age.
You know what I mean? Like a second...
Yeah. Like, in terms of, like, how would you describe a good career,
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. They haven't had enough time to become legendary, but they can be solidified.
Yeah. What does it look like,
I guess, yeah.
Because I could say Joey Badass.
Yeah, I guess, like,
him now, it's a little different from him prior. You know?
Yeah, no, you're right. A$AP Rocky probably fall in the same kind of category.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like everybody in the last maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has a shorter career and everybody's chasing more of like what's popular now rather than doing their thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
Like, I feel like they're capitalizing on things that are popular in the moment rather than being like, let me tell who I am. And if people think the music's good enough and they rock with the message, like, that will kind of like propel my career rather than like, oh shit, this is what's hot right now. I'm going to give that aesthetic. I'm going to rap about that topic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like people chase being viral now because you couldn't, like, Jay-Z couldn't have been viral.
No.
He just had to be like good to like hopefully they'll listen to
To
the
be
records.
where he's at.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Kanye was viral like later on because he was saying shit on like camera, but the music had to be like super good.
Yeah.
Nobody was.
The music had to carry and all that. Yeah. I mean, but also if you had like a personality like Westside Gunn, I think you would just like be big because like people just like, you know, people with big personalities.
Yeah, I agree with you. See, I don't think Westside Gunn. I think he could. I think he was because he's been rapping for a long time, and I think he would have been a really good rapper if he was in like the 90s.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would have been like big and popular because I don't think people would have given as much of a shit.
Yeah.
Like about his art and wrestling and you know what I mean? Like he's kind of like a larger than life character now.
Yeah.
And I think that the internet helps that.
That was the reason why he became big.
You know what I mean? Like what's his first FNIC? Flies N-word in charge. It's from like 2006. And it's a good ass rap project. He sounds different. He's not doing like none of that.
Yeah.
It's still his voice and like it didn't blow up. It was actually nothing, you know?
Because I think things that blow up are like more simple, you know? Because when you said Westside Gunn didn't blow up until he started doing these like crazy like ad libs and just
that is kind of what got him famous.
Those
like
expressions,
famous,
you know? He became a meme and all that.
Kind of, yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of a different example. Like I guess all the different popular music that ever blew up, like Gucci Gang or just like songs from the Migos.
Even the Migos was the ad libs.
It's just like all the ad libs. It's just like
it was fire, but it was
It's just all the simple stuff that kind of blow up, and everybody just tries to like emulate that constantly. But like it kind of has to come naturally when you do it. You know,
that's a good point.
It's not something you would expect to get the outcome of. But
no, that's true.
Yeah, but it's hard. Ageism in hip hop. And how does it like kind of relate to more like NBA, you know? So, because you know more about NBA than I do, so you could speak
that's
more
fair.
about that. Yeah.
First of all, I think the hip hop does get compared to like sports careers, especially NBA. In like, I think that just happens a lot. Like people will like, you know. But that's the weird thing is it's like in the NBA, there's a very clear. It's not even ageism. It's kind of just like reality. Like Michael Jordan was sick. Close to the end of his career, he was nowhere near as good as he was when he was in his prime. LeBron James is kind of an exception because he's like 41 now and he's still balling out. But LeBron James also is like, he's a different kind of guy. Kobe was great late on, but like at some point, like your body breaks. You know what I mean? Like those guys just run around and jump into each other and fly. Like you get hurt. So it's like as you get older, that fucks you up.
Yeah.
But in hip hop, like if you take any bit of care of yourself and you don't lose your vocal cords,
don't do heavy drugs.
You know what I mean? Like you can still play the game. The only thing that has to like get better and stay strong and evolve is your brain, like because you're writing your rhymes and shit.
Yeah.
Because if some guy doesn't ever like adapt his career and you just do the same thing, eventually people are gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because like it happened really early, but like remember when DaBaby like first kind of like got big? And everybody was like, this is the best rapper right now. And he kind of was. Like, he was a good-ass rapper. He had every single song he said, I had him, like, he just had the same flow. And he never changed anything. And so, like, 3 years in, everybody's like, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And, like, so I feel like if you were having a good career and you were old and you never changed it, not saying DaBaby was old, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's different reasons, but I also think that people also, it's, what's that expression? you die a hero,
Or live
or
long
you
enough
live
to
long enough to become,
villain.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like if you have, and that's true, like trying to think like of a good example. Like some rappers literally do die.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then like their music is made like, it's a tough example.
It could be, yeah, it could have
Trying to think
been,
of like Pop Smoke,
Yeah.
for example.
yeah.
That's a bit of a weird example, but like, cause he's a newer guy too. But he was like pretty lit in the scene that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was starting to gain a lot of traction. Like Christian Dior was big, but it was starting to gain a lot of traction. And then he died very early.
Yeah.
And that like made his career like, I don't want to say bigger than it ever would have been, because that could be a lie.
Yeah.
He was on like a crazy run. But at that moment, it like blew him the fuck up. And what if Pop Smoke would have got DaBabied? Like what if he would have done that for
Probably
3
do that,
years?
Yeah.
The exact same thing. People are going to say, yeah, Brooklyn Drill, we don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it was like he died and everybody was like, damn, that was crazy. And he can't do it ever again. So he did it the best. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You mentioned like rappers dying, and I think that kind of is a part of why hip hop is viewed the way it is, you know? Because like
Wow.
normally they would die in like a younger age, like Tupac, Biggie,
Yep.
like you say, Pop Smoke.
Yep.
Another example is I don't know, Big L,
Yep.
or any of those guys, you know?
Yep.
Like rap music had a lot to do with, has more relations to like the streets
Crime,
than
yeah.
they do in
Yeah.
most other music genres,
For sure.
to where
For sure.
rappers would die when they were younger, you know? And that kind of carries that perception
That's a good
of why
point.
people see it.
It's a great
That's what I
point.
think, yeah.
You're not supposed to, because what is the, a whole bunch of rappers rap about it, but they all say like, we're not supposed to make it past 25.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's changed, if it's higher or lower now, but like that was the statistic. If you were like a black man, you weren't supposed to live past 25 if
Yeah.
you grew up like in like poor neighborhoods, because that's literally what the mortality was anyway. But
Yeah.
like, you know, so like
Yeah.
you said, like now if you're 40, they're already like, how are you?
Yeah, it's art.
You're uncommon.
Yeah, because Wu-Tang, Nas, Jay-Z, they're past their 40s, you know?
It's true. They've lived a long life.
They're
As far as rap.
Yeah, they're in a part where like no one has really like got there yet. Like
Interesting.
you don't know what the future will hold, you know?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah. And I was gonna say another thing in terms of like devil's advocate real quick.
Here we go.
I was gonna talk about just like hip hop having like a time limit.
Yep.
Or just like music in general of what you can be creative of being a time limit. Because if you look at artists like Lil Wayne,
Yep.
artists that just have like a very like long lasting career.
Yep.
And the type they rap about now, it's like more stale than it does prior. You know?
I agree.
Like an artist like Big Sean.
Yep.
And
Yep.
just like, I think at some point there's
Good pulls.
where there's a point where like you get tired of just like rapping about shit.
Yep.
You know, you get stuff to run out of like you run out of
You do
stuff
the
to rap
same
about.
thing.
You do the same thing.
100%.
And Eminem, like, you know, I
Yep.
feel like there's a
Yep.
point where you gotta like, okay, I'm gonna switch up, you know?
Yep.
Maybe I'll be a producer, you know?
No. That's fair. That's it. I like that devil's advocate take. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think, fuck. What's the guy's name? Praise was talking about him on here, which I thought was fun. Oh, Logic.
Mm-hmm.
He did the same thing. He's got like so many songs where I'll be like, these are the same bars.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I feel like it happens a lot with the guys that do like the rap, like the fast shit, you know, like Lil
Yeah.
Wayne, Eminem, Logic and shit. Because I feel like you say everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with you. Like Lil Wayne also has so much music out, and he's done covers of everybody's songs, and he's a great rapper. Like nobody can say he's one of the best.
Yeah.
He is. Do you know what I mean? But like I agree with you. Like it's like, okay, I haven't heard this one before. Like
I read a thing about Lil Wayne just kind of being trapped as like a touring artist.
wow, interesting.
And he's just like stuck.
He's always doing
that.
shows?
He's always doing show, and it's like, is there a reason why he's doing that? Because he's already has like, probably has a lot of money.
Yeah, probably.
Things like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like past like his 40s now.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
like,
say he's got to be holy shit.
it's like, bro, are you gonna like, you know, you've done enough. You rap like
Right.
more than a lifetime of anyone
Right.
ever.
He's
so,
got so much energy still, I think, bro.
yeah. It's okay if you want to do it because you're passionate about it.
Right.
So that's fine.
But why?
But you know,
Hmm.
like, you know, you look like you're exhausted when you're doing shows. So
Interesting.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't know have we answered it?
what ageism in hip hop is?
Yeah.
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
I think for sure. I think sometimes it goes the other way, and I don't know if you can call that ageism as much. I guess it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like, not in the fact that like people say you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
But the old heads also hate the new guys a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because it goes both ways. Because like the new guys like, yo, fuck the old guys. They don't don't know anything. You
Back
know.
and forth.
Yeah, but like a lot of like old dudes be like these youngins don't know how to rap. And like half the time I'm like, yup, like I agree.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, it's just different. Like that was me with like Sam when I first like kind of started making music with him and talking to him, like because he was so on all the new guys. He was like anybody with the name Lil. He was on Young Thug, Uzi, like crazy, you know, and like guys that I didn't know as much, like Jay Critch and shit, and like anyway. But I was the old guy because I was like, this isn't rap. Like these kids are just but he's like, it's the new thing. Like you have fun on the beat. You get it's about the energy. Do you know what I mean? And like these guys are just like wanting to flex, and that's cool. And they somehow made. And at the time I couldn't get it, and then now I like I'm like it's fine. Like if it's not for me, it's not for me. But a lot of old guys are like, that's not cool because these young guys are having a successful career, and the old guys would say they're not working as hard. Do you know what I mean? Like the old guys would be like, I had to come up with all of my raps myself.
Yeah.
I couldn't say A is a fucking 8-bar opener, like, you know.
I feel like
I'm gonna close these blinds. Keep going.
Yeah, I feel like the way people viewed, like kind of like the younger generation of that style of music, I would say it's not really close to like, oh, I want to be like the best rapper, you know?
Yeah.
It's more close to like the club music in like the 2000s is what I would compare it to. You know, that one is more simple, and people want to dance for the vibe. And I feel like
I like
people
that.
like Lil Bo, Lil Wayne.
Yep.
Not Lil Wayne, like I don't know, all the Lils, you know, like you were saying, like that music is close to club music, and where it's just like about the energy than about like the lyrics.
It's not about rapping. Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is like that's always been there, you know.
That's a good point.
I'm sure like they would talk about Lil Jon like he's like one of the goats,
right?
when he started making music, because
True.
he's bringing like this
Same thing.
new foundation of just like aesthetic music, and you know,
Good point. It's a good point.
it's cool, you know. So
No,
like,
that's
why the
interesting.
hate?
So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but like one of the reasons that this whole topic came up is because you told me that you watched that
Yeah,
the Roots Picnic and saw
The Roots
Jay-Z
Picnic
and
and
saw his
Jay-Z.
freestyle, and
yeah,
so I watched that today, and I watched like mostly the whole concert. It was like an hour and a half video this guy had on his phone. Shout out that guy for filming the whole thing on his phone.
yeah,
First of all, on this podcast a couple times, we've definitely been caught saying Jay-Z's overhyped, and I'm not gonna say yes or no to that anymore.
yeah.
But I watched that video today and I was like, damn.
He was cooking.
I was like,
He was
this
cooking.
guy's like, because he's like 56,
Yeah,
I think. Like, he's pretty up there, dude. He might be like 54. I could be wrong. But he's like up there for sure. And like, he was killing it.
yeah,
And he had all the energy still. And he was like he had the crowd going. I mean, obviously, he's Jay-Z. But like, first of all, I forgot how many songs of his own that were huge, that were like drug rap.
yeah.
That were huge songs. And then how many songs he had with like Rihanna and with like
It's the bangers.
all like it was like, I forgot, I did like
Beyonce,
pop rap,
all
you
that,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, Alicia Keys, whatever.
yeah,
And but that freestyle, which everybody talked about, is kind of really what I was like, fuck.
yeah,
Like this guy can still rap. And I didn't know that, like, I got like a lot of the entendres the first time, but I didn't get everybody's like names he was calling out. But that was super dope.
yeah. Because like people were talking about it like last few weeks about that, and there was talks about like, oh, he's using Drake's name to get
Right.
some views and all that.
No.
But then other people were saying like, it's Jay-Z, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna get it either way.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was saying like,
Beef and Drake.
yeah, it's like when I listen to that too, I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And I think about it like, oh, maybe because like why he's good the way he is, he's like he's left some like space between making music, you know?
It's true.
You give stuff time to build, and then where you want to say something, that's when you say it, you know?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I think that I read an article. I think they said it was like the first solo release.
Yeah.
And it's not even really a release, but the first solo like music thing he's done since 444. which was like 2018. And this is a freestyle live at the Roots picnic. Like nobody had heard it yet. You know what I mean? And like clearly he'd like written the thing, like obviously, but it was like and he was battle rapping, bro. Like he got into like you know how they talk about like schemes?
Yeah.
And, like he got into schemes. He was like runs with these schemes. And I was like, because battle rap's tricky. Like if you love rap, you kind of have to like respect it, like the way it's written, because it's almost more poetry too. It's like slam poetry.
It's very technical.
But it was Jay-Z, bro, and he like it was hard.
Yeah.
Like I really liked how like I don't know, but yeah, that made me think like I gotta shut up about the old head shit because he sounded cool doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just felt like his like impact with the culture, it was just like nothing really changed. Like, you know, when some of the old guys rap, it's kind of like it's almost like, oh yeah, that's the guy who made that song, you know? It's like almost kind of like watching like an old dog like do tricks and shit.
Yeah.
But it was like, I was like, yep, that's Jay-Z. Like nothing changed.
I think there's always going to be those artists that are always going to be nice no matter what. Like Jay-Z, Nas. And Kendrick in 50 years is still going to be nice.
I agree. So, I agree with you.
I agree with you for sure. It's just like those guys are just, you know, they had it in the beginning and they always going to have it.
Even like Busta Rhymes still, bro. Like, he shows up. Yeah, no, that's true. That's a good point.
And we talked about like some examples. Did you write any down, or I can?
No, I was kind of just have some ideas in my head.
Yeah. I was going to talk about Black Thought actually, because Black Thought rapped for like the Roots.
Yep.
As like kind of like the front rapper.
Yep.
And he did a lot of things with like the band and became super successful at it.
Yep.
And now like when he's like in his 40s, he has his own like solo stuff.
Yep.
And
just as a rat. Yep.
And they've been good. I'm trying to bring out those albums real quick because I know Cheat Codes.
Yeah, with Danger Mouse.
With Danger Mouse.
Yep.
Probably one of my favorite albums of that year when it came out.
When was that? Like 22, 23?
Yeah.
2022, I want to say.
I can pull it up.
That'll be my
quick.
guess. Yeah, Cheat Codes. Yeah, that's their joint project. They got a bunch of good features on that album. And I closed these blinds and it still doesn't matter. Whatever.
Cheat Codes. Yeah. It came out 2022.
Nice.
Yeah, Cheat Codes is a very nice album.
Fire. It's got like
the last Doom verse.
Yeah, true.
I think. Yeah.
Yep. We got a Doom verse. Yeah. Doom has a song with Danger Mouse called Ninjarous.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. If, in case anybody ever wants to go nuts to that one. Yeah, who we got here? We got Conway on here.
We have A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky. MF Doom.
MF Doom.
Fuck, who else on this album? West Side's not on this album, no.
No, West Side is not.
Benny's not on this album.
Because there's Joey Badass.
Joey Badass.
Dylan Cantelage, his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good project.
Yeah, it's a very solid project. And the song with MF Doom released.
Yeah.
In the music video, it's cool when they had like, it was like, it's all black and white.
Yeah.
And then they had like Doom's verse like up in like a shadow somewhere and they're looking up as like he's rapping. It's so sick. I'm like, bro, that's
I've never even seen the music video. That's cool.
You should. It's very nice.
Okay.
And then his other album, Glorious Game, by this producer, L. Michael Affair.
L. Michael's Affair.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude. They I want to say it's two dudes. They're like beat makers and like musicians too, I guess. Like they're kind of like do some jazz shit.
Mix of both, yeah.
They've worked with Wu-Tang a bunch and they do like covers of hip-hop songs.
Yeah,
they're super dope.
He has called Glorious Games by them. It's pretty sick. But
damn, I gotta check that out.
But yeah, Black Thought, one of those ones is what I was trying to mention. So
do you think that, because I think that he's like still at like the peak of his game, if you will. Do you think that kids that are young, like I'm talking like 16-year-olds, like obviously there's less probably that listen to Black Thought because they're more into the shit that's coming out, but do you think there's like kids that are like, I want to get into that genre, like lyrical rap, you know, hard lyrical rap? Do you think, and they go, oh shit, let me like listen to Black Thought, or do you think that
for inspiration?
Yeah, or whatever, just listening. Or do you think it's like, because they don't really have a lot of new like lyrical ass rappers, I feel like. Unless they do, and I don't know about.
I don't know. I think it's more kind of like they view it in the lens of the certain idea of it. Like, oh, this guy raps fast and he's very nice with the bars.
Right.
They view it more like kind of like, oh, this is like a style I can borrow than it is like the actual rapper, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard, I would say, because like I don't think there's anyone directly like newer that's kind of like, oh, Black Thought, you know, one of my influences like that.
I guess I mean not as much as an artist, just like a listener. Like if you were like if you were 15 now, would you listen to Black Thought? You know what I mean? Not for like inspiration on rap or anything like.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of his fans are like our age and up.
I'd say the majority are.
Do you know what I mean?
It's very rare.
And it's still good, and it's not like we're listening to his old shit being like, oh, I missed this good rapper.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I don't know.
Like my younger brother, if I asked him who Black Thought was, he wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know? Okay.
No. So.
Yeah, because like my brother would, but Carter's only like 3 years younger than me, so it's not like crazy. Sorry, this label's coming.
Yeah, my brother's like 10 years younger. So,
okay, fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like I wonder like what's gonna happen. Like, is someone gonna carry that torch? You know what I mean? Because like it's nowhere near the same type of thing. But to me, like guys like Navy Blue, like he's not that young of a guy, but he's a very new artist.
Yeah.
And I wonder if people like him are gonna be that guy. It's different than Black Thought, so it's like, I think conscious rap is gonna completely die. That's my hot take.
Do you know King Los?
I don't think so. Is he a new guy or is he an older guy?
He's one of the lyrical rapper street guys.
Okay.
Similar to Lupe. And I'm trying to say what was his first album was. Because like I feel like he's in the newer generation. But yeah, he's like one of those like Black Thought rapper types of guy.
Tight.
This first album came in 2014. So he is,
Okay.
I would say in the newer generation, I would say King Los, yeah.
Speaking of Lupe, and you were also talking about rappers dying early before. I was playing, what the hell is that song off of Drogo's Wave? It's the one with the French name. Anyway, and I'm playing that song in my car, and Carter's like, this is a really cool song. And then like, you know, he does the whole like intro, hook, pre-chorus, chorus. And he's like, rappers die too much. That's it. That's the verse. And Carter's like, what? Yeah. Carter couldn't believe that. I was like, no, that's some Lupe shit.
It was not in Drogo's Wave. That was
no, it's the other one. Oh my god, what is the name of the song, bro?
The album's
is it the Yellow album?
Is
like the diamond one?
Alphonse, what is it?
I'll look it up.
Alphonse or something like that. Why am I forgetting?
Drill music and Zion.
On Phone.
Yeah. What is this album? I was wrong.
It's Drill Music and Zion.
Drill Music and Zion. Thank you. But yeah, he said rappers die too much. That's it. That's the verse.
Yeah.
And Carter thought it was so funny. I'm like, yeah, it's some real Lupe shit, but also like true. You know, like I don't know. There's so many. But
and you're trying to say like just like the lyricalness of it, or it's just
like I feel like it's not. I think part of it has to do with people not paying attention to shit as much anymore. Like I know that sounds like some old man shit to say, but like I don't have as much of an attention span. No, and like especially the younger kids don't. I think it needs to be more like direct. You know, like it has to be like sure. It has to be like exciting. So I feel like nobody wants to just sit there and just like listen as hard as they can to catch every single meaning. You know what I mean? Kids want to sit there and just like feel it and be like, yup, that was crazy. Yeah. And then keep some lyrics so they can remember it. But it's like, I feel like not many people are listening to the bars being like, oh wow, this guy's such a great rapper. Do you see how he did that wordplay? Do you see what I learned from that song? Like that's probably corny.
I think
for kids.
Yeah, the majority now it's probably not, but there's always going to be, excuse me,
God bless,
the minority, and I don't know. I think that's going to be a dying thing. So
yeah, you don't think it'll stick around, just like running off a hype,
like people just like analyzing.
Yeah.
Like the bars.
Okay, yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's going to be a dying thing, so it's just not.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Yeah.
So It sucks, but like that's the progression we're leading to.
That is the way it goes. And maybe it'll come back, you know, like maybe we'll go like super hard into this like energy era or whatever you want to call it. And then people get tired of that and then we'll revert back to being like...
Yeah, it's probably going to be more niche in terms of just like, there's always going to be...
somebody.
Like Rock Marciano, like the street lyrical rappers, you know, there's always going to be a fan of them. Like Alchemist, Rock Marciano, you know, Mike, all those guys like Earl. Yeah, there's always going to be that fan base. But in terms of just like, oh, I'm going to study the lyrics to understand what's happening or what they're trying to say.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It's very interesting. I saw a clip. I don't know I can't remember what interview it was from, but Method Man was on there. I think it's because he was talking about like doing that song with Conway, Lemon. Yeah. Like way back, and this was like later, and he did another song with him, and I can't remember what song it was. But anyway. Yeah. But they were just asking him about like how he listens to different rap now, and he was like, "There's shit that's like, these guys might not have hits. They might not like drop that often. They might not try to keep themselves like present." He's like, but there's always like some guy where you, as soon as like their shit comes out, you gotta be like, I just need to listen. Because he can be one of those guys just off of the bars. Like it's that good. And I thought it was cool for him to say that. Because they were just like, who's hot? And he was like, what does that really
what does it mean?
You know, like, especially I think him being like a good rapper, like he wants to listen to guys where it's like, damn, I can't believe he said that. And I feel like there's not as much of a demand for that now. People just want to have, it's just entertainment now, I feel like. Yeah. Like people just want to be entertained and be like, I like the way this makes me feel, or this is exciting, or this is funny or cool, whatever. I think people also can get by a lot more now in like their persona and their looks and shit. And like which is fine, but like the way they just like, the aesthetic, if you will, of like being an artist rather than just the music. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta build the personality.
6ix9ine, Lil Pump, Lil Xan. None of these guys are anybody. Like, sure, like Gucci Gang was a catchy hit song.
It's like they're the idea.
But it's because like 6ix9ine's blown up. Like, Gummo was a loud song, and of course people were gonna like hear it and be like, holy shit. But like he blew up because he was beefing people online, and he had 15 different strands, colors of hair, and had face tats. Yeah. You know, and like it's like an attention thing. It's like you put yourself so in front of me that I can't ignore it.
Yeah. People want the clout.
Right. And I know that that's like obviously 6ix9ine's like years old now, but it's just like I think that set up this like publicity era almost of rap where it's just like, check me out, listen to me, look how controversial I am, look what I'm doing. Yeah. Whereas it's like, I'm not saying Black Thought wants to even be that famous. He probably fucking doesn't. No. He's already done shit with the Roots and everything, but it's just like, he's definitely focusing on rapping because he probably has fun and he wants to be like, look, I'm a sick rapper. Like, I don't know.
What do you think is like the future of like, what does it look like? For just like hip hop or just like The View?
I don't know.
You know?
I think that it'll probably, I think we'll keep getting more and more subgenres. I think like what's like the popular rap will always kind of change. I think it's going to keep trending in the way it is right now, where it's focused more on just like rage, energy, live litness. Yeah. Like it seems like a lot of what's popular in hip hop right now is like what's lit to go see live. Like Travis Scott makes probably like pretty good, like catchy, popular electronic rap music almost, if you will. Like it's still trappy and shit, but his sets are insane. His outfits are insane. He's got fireworks go. Like it's kind of like an experience. Oh yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and guys like Playboy Cardi, guys like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of like hype, and I think it'll keep trending that way for what's popular. Yeah. But I think we're gonna keep spreading off into different like little lanes. Like we're gonna have guys like Navy Blue, Mike, Earl Sweatshirt, Billy Woods, where it's like this almost like weird level of like getting into your own head, and like it's kind of almost experimental in a way, but it's really just lyrical ass rap over like busted beats and shit. And like I think that'll go a certain way.
Yeah.
And then I think we'll also have this, like, we're gonna have ratchet rap over here, and then we're gonna have like Lil Yachty trying to do some like folky shit. Like, did you listen to the new Vince Staples album?
No.
It was pretty good. It was very like political, but like all the beats sounded like a Tame Impala song. Like, it was really soft rock.
Yeah.
But he was rapping. He was rapping good over it. But it was just like,
Yeah.
you know. So I think we'll have all these different lanes, because now, in the 90s, like almost all of it was the same
Style.
not like exactly the same style, but it was like, this is New York rap, this is West Coast rap, you know what I mean? It was like, and everybody was learning how to do that, and then now people have like pushed it so many different ways that it's like,
Yeah, I get you.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the only answer I had for that as well was just like, everything's going to continue to separate from each other.
Yeah.
And like when you were saying like Mike, Navy Blue, they're going to have like their own little world. And then like the ratchet stuff's going to have their own real world.
Yep.
And it's going to be a lot more experimentation with just like newer, with different genres, like hip hop and, I don't know, like you were saying, folk.
Yeah.
Hip hop, not jazz, but like the new experimental jazz.
Oh, bro, I gotta send you a song that
Yeah.
reminds me.
And just things like that. And to be honest, I don't know either.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, who knows?
It's untreaded like territories right now.
Yep.
So, and I think it's always been that way.
True.
And I think in terms of just like the younger generation, the newer generation, it's going to be interesting how the view of just like who sees each other, just how they view each other, and just, you know, just how it's going to look, because the more time goes, the more like the older generation becomes even older.
They'll disappear, bro.
And then people will be like, yeah, it's like other genres of music, like, you know, are they going to disappear? Are they going to stay? You know,
it's crazy.
It's going to be crazy. Yeah.
It's kind of like, to kind of pull it back to where you're talking about like sports and stuff.
Yeah.
This is also happening in like soccer right now. I'm not a big soccer guy, but like Ronaldo,
Messi,
and like Messi,
yeah,
and what's his name, Mo Salah from like Egypt and shit. Like, a lot of these guys are gonna start quitting because they're still sick at soccer, but they're just getting old. And like, there will be a time where LeBron James and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, like all the guys that when I was a kid and still currently now are like legends, they're not gonna play. And like, throughout that whole last whatever 20 years, 15 years, those guys were sick, and they've always kind of been the guys, and eventually they just won't be. So it's not like you can still be like, oh, remember that, but you can't compare people to them because they're not in the same league. They're not in the league anymore. So I think like a lot of like discussion about Black Thought being sick, about Method Man, whatever, is because we have Drink Champs, because we have Joe and Jada. But I mean, it'll be a while, but obviously these guys will get old to a point where we're not going to have these stories anymore. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And Lil Yachty's not going to be talking about what it was like to rap with Big L in the studio because he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
And that's fine. Like, that's just the way it goes. Obviously there's guys before. Yeah. But like you said, since hip hop's so young, we still have most of the guys from like, not like the beginning, but like, I'm not considering Grandmaster Flash and DJ Kool Herc right now. Yeah. I'm considering like Nas and Jay, you know. Nas, Jay, all those guys are still around. Nas is still making records. And Illmatic's 93, 94. So it's like, you know, and like there will come a point where people won't talk about it as much because those guys won't be there to talk about it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's weird.
Will it be any new legends?
But who knows? And the other thing is like, nobody's talking about Lil Pump right now. Like, no one is. And Gucci Gang was 2016. You know, like that was only 10 years ago. And we're talking about Illmatic being one of the greatest rap albums ever from fucking 30 years ago. 33 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I think it's weird.
Yeah. What I also mean with that question is like,
will there be any new legends?
Would there be new legends? Like you're saying in sports, like, I don't know if there's going to be any new LeBron. Right. I don't know, Steph Curry and all those guys.
You never know.
In hip hop as well, like, would there be a new Jay-Z? Would there be a new Nas? Would there be a new Kendrick? You know,
it's very Drake? Interesting
because like the way this thing is going, it's just, I don't think there's going to be any new legends anymore. Just like with people's attention span, people wanting new things, everything going by quickly. there's gonna be no such thing as a new legend, you know?
It's very interesting, bro. Now
People are just gonna skip
society.
over it. Yeah, people are gonna skip over it very quickly, you know?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so.
Well, because, okay, I bet you when Michael Jordan was like, let's say this is like, I don't know, like 89, 91-ish era Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
People are like, holy shit. Nobody's ever been this good at basketball ever. Like, this is the craziest thing ever. That's probably what people felt like when, and there was more Michael Jordans than one Michael Jordan because they had Nas and Jay-Z and Biggie and whatever.
Yeah.
But they were probably like, this is the best we're ever going to get, you know? Yeah. And then LeBron James came along and everybody's like, holy shit, like, who's this guy? But, and I don't know, because maybe back then you could say the same thing, but I agree with you because now, like, of course it's different every time, but now it's really different. Because now people listen to music differently and like completely differently.
Yeah.
Like back then it was like, okay, Nas comes out, Jay-Z comes out, Biggie comes out. We're listening to CDs, vinyls, and cassettes and have the radio in our car.
Yeah.
Hear the songs in the barbershop, the club, the convenience store, whatever.
Simple.
You don't have an iPod. There's no, okay, boom, Eminem comes out. We got CDs. Nobody's really doing cassettes or vinyl anymore. A couple years later, we got the iPod. You're still buying the music. It's the exact same thing. You just have a bunch of CDs on one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is like 10-ish years later. 10 more years, same thing. You just have the music on your phone.
Spotify.
But then now it's like, whoa. And now like people like listen to music and find music on social media. That was... Even when like Spotify was first a thing, like I didn't.
Yeah.
You know, in 2015, I would find new music sometimes off of like YouTube and stuff, but the algorithm wasn't like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you still had to like get music from your friends. You still had to get music from the radio. So I agree with you. Now like this way we. Yeah. I don't know, music and comedy and movies and it's all like be kind of coming close to.
Yeah. No,
media.
I like this because like right now I'm gonna think of an argument, or I had thought of an argument that counters what I just said.
Okay.
But I think like the view of music itself back in the day, I think people were as surprised as they are now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think in order to become a new legend, you're gonna have to create something so outstanding, so new, so like what is happening? Everyone's so surprised that they're forced to pay attention. That's the only case.
So it's like harder.
It's way harder.
I totally agree with you.
The ceiling is so high.
I totally agree with you. And I don't know. I feel part of me thinks that like throughout human history, we've continued to get better, you know, or at least we've learned, we've went backwards sometimes and fucked shit up, but like every time, like we're still advancing.
Yeah.
Like once again, to go back to sports, if they'd be like, oh yeah, like if LeBron played back in the 80s, he'd be getting 100, you know? And it's like, probably because the game is different now. Like
it was way harder.
Yeah, like people will like roast like how the new guys are soft and like, yeah, maybe it was rougher back then. But dude, the new guys, like if you took a guy who's like 7th best player on any NBA team right now and you put him in the 70s, he's probably everyone. Killing. He's probably killing.
Yeah.
Because it's different. It's just there's more guys that every time we play basketball, we learn and get better. Everybody does, you know? And like, I don't know. So I think with the rap thing, like you said, it's maybe not getting better, but since we've done everything and tried so many different things.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick Lamar is like the LeBron James to like Nas is Michael Jordan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think he came out and he was like, I'm calling everybody out. I'm sick at rap. I'm sick at making hits. I'm sick at like, he kind of had it. And he still does, and I don't know. I'm with you, like because now if somebody's gonna get like, they can't just do Kendrick Lamar.
No,
they have to do Playboy Cardi, and now it's like nobody's like comparing those two because they're not even playing the same fucking sport. Like
you would have to be creative and just like outside of the box the box, you know?
Like Kendrick Lamar's playing basketball, Playboy Cardi's mountain biking, bro. Yeah. He's skydiving. It's like totally different thing.
Yeah. I was gonna compare this to video games as well. Kind of the new games becoming like better and better, and things are like 4K, 1080p, or things like that. Like, how much more can you get like the best at? For when the technology can't even keep up no more.
That's interesting. You know? I think this might be the only time we're getting close to that.
Yeah. And like even I was gonna bring a point too, because nowadays like video game ownership is gonna be non-existent because there's been news where Sony next year in January there's gonna be no more
no discs,
no discs no more,
no hard.
And so it's all gonna be streaming. There's reasons why that's a bad thing.
So bad.
And like they've been getting a lot of flack for that. But like each streaming service, like these big companies are trying to get to that route where everything is gonna be all digital. Yeah. Like, what does that say?
You don't own anything.
You don't own anything.
Bro, Xbox, I think, was talking about doing that. I think Nintendo did it.
They did like a cartridge online.
Yeah. But you have to be plugged into the internet to use the game.
Use it.
You like license it. So, I mean, like, Nintendo never would, but like, if they wanted to, they could be like, it's not your fucking game anymore.
Yeah, and the Sony thing, because like now the PS3 online stores are off. And like once it gets to like the PS5 or PS6. Once they're off, you don't own those games. You know, those games are gone.
That's crazy.
And that's like, all I'm gonna say is like,
that's stealing, bro.
It's pirating. Stealing no more.
Yeah,
you know,
that's so true. No, I think that is the one thing is because I think, like, obviously in the 2000s, like with like LimeWire and with like Pirate Bay and everything, like that was kind of big. But people were like, bro, you're crazy. Like, yo, my friend's a criminal. He's downloading movies illegally. Bro, every single time I want to watch a movie, if it's not like we got a jailbroken Fire Stick here. Do you know what I mean? I'm going on 1, 2, 3 movies on my laptop. Like, but it's because this stupid shit, like there's 15 different streaming sites. Everything costs way too much. So it's like, you guys are encouraging me to get everything for free.
They really are.
You know what I mean? And it's like, the internet's so big and like, you can't block everything.
No.
Every single live sporting event I ever want to watch, I don't care if it's the NBA Finals, I'll get to watch it on streamed.pk and just have to close 15 pop-up ads and hope I don't get a virus. But like, they want me to do that, bro. I'm not paying $89 to watch 17 NBA games a year.
Paramount.
That's so crazy.
Amazon Music, but they're the same thing, but different companies.
And there's like, and everybody gets, oh, my show's only coming out on Prime. It's like, what happened to like shit going on TV and you watched it that Wednesday night? And you could tape it if you wanted to. Like, what?
And relating it back to music was already like that before they given the streaming service, you know?
That's a fact.
Now Spotify, Apple Music, they were getting to that route where like, you know, at least vinyls and CDs are still a thing if you really want to. But like, what if the companies decide, oh, no more?
I got a bunch there, but like, no, I agree.
And that's just like the route where we're going.
It's crazy to me that like if Spotify and Apple Music and whatever somehow just all like crashed right now, and you didn't have a hard, like, well, not hard copy, but like a copy downloaded on your phone, offline,
computer, all that,
whatever, you couldn't listen to my music. You couldn't listen to a lot of new guys' music that's only out streaming digital. I have Timbaland's shock value album from 2003 there, and if I put it in the CD player, it's gonna play. It'll never not play until it's scratched and broken. Do you know what I mean? Like,
we're just talking about how ownership in general is being questioned in the future, you know? And how does that look?
I also like independent labels and like dropping your music completely by yourself now is very much a thing. And I think a lot of like the viral thing and how it's like harder to blow up but easier to blow up, like everybody kind of has a chance in a way. Like, not really, but like everybody like can put something out that might go viral, whereas back in the day, like, you couldn't put shit out.
No,
you had to have somebody put it out for you. There was no internet. So I think that's kind of interesting, and I think it makes it like, it's weird. It like makes our I don't know what you call it, like the threshold of what's good. Like bigger, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, there's a lot of bullshit now that people will be like, yeah, all right, because you just have a chance to listen to it. But I also think since everybody puts shit out, it's also more competitive, if that makes any sense.
It does,
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's so oversaturated. We say that all the time, and like, it is, but it's also like, there's a lot of guys that I don't think that ever would have had a chance to like be big. And who knows, sometimes people like deserve it or not, and it's really not up to me to say that. But you know, like, some guys are big and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why'd you guys blow this guy up because he's funny? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes there's guys who I'm like, how the you know what I mean? How did you get this big?
Yeah.
But it's because nobody's stopping you from putting some shit out, and like I don't know. Whereas like you'd have to like appeal to a label before.
Yeah.
Which I also think isn't good because then you get a lot of the same shit. They're like, oh, this is what's good right now. Make this.
Yeah. I think it's just them adapting with the times, right?
Right.
So like if they were back in the 70s, they would have to do those, get a label to be big. But now since we're in this period of like streaming and just like you could do it yourself type of way and then just randomly blow up, it's good. And then I would say in the future it's gonna look a lot different too.
Yeah.
But looking at it as a positive note, there's gonna be a way for you to be successful at it. So then it's always gonna be there.
That is true.
You just don't know what it is, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like, you talked about like maybe we won't have any like big legends in the future.
Yeah.
I also think like music is like monetized very differently now, and in a lot of cases it's really hard to. Because before, if you sold CDs, records, you did shows and sold merch, and maybe like a deal is kind of separate, but maybe you have a deal, you're getting some money to do the music. Whereas now you don't make shit off of streaming, like really, you know, and like no one's buying your physical CDs unless you're a really big artist and people want to like keep that. Like I have no reason to have any of the CDs or records I do because it's all on my phone.
Yeah.
I just love it so much that I want to have a physical, and I'm almost like I'm also like sentimental about that. Not everybody is. So it's like, and there's a lot of guys on my phone that I love their music, and I need to have their music on my phone, but I'm not going to go and buy a The God Fahim CD or record. You know what I mean? Like I just won't because I have it on my phone, and he makes no fucking money from me playing those songs. It's weird.
Yeah, well, I guess music be ultimately pointless in the future.
Like it'll just be for fun.
Yeah.
And then people talk now about like industry plants. It's like those, because then those are the only people that can like
make money,
have a like career.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I don't know. I don't subscribe to some of the industry plant things. I think that that's an easy way to hate, to be like, oh, the only reason you, but also it is real.
Sometimes.
For sure it is real. For sure, like there's people where I'm like, oh yeah, you just like, you're hot and like could kind of sing.
Yeah, like
or you're like a controversial guy. Let's make him rap. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, whatever. Exactly. Like, but the viral thing makes it tricky because it's like, if you market yourself right and you blew up, whether it's off of music or not, but you're an artist and you want to be an artist, you can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, like if Kai Cenat wanted to become a rapper tomorrow,
it'd be huge. Yeah.
People would listen to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He just has that open access to a bunch of people.
Yeah, and if you're popular now, I feel like that popularity covers everything. That's weird.
But yeah, I think
we got it.
we got that. We talked about it enough. I think
we got it.
We talked about every single 10? Corner. Yeah.
Fuck ageism.
I guess, so summarizing it, what is ageism in hip hop? It would be just the idea of just people looking at hip hop in a particular light, in the sense where, oh, you know, this guy Jay-Z, Nas, they're still making music now, but like that's untreaded territories that they're making music in. And the view of like the younger generation of just like those older guys is like, oh, you know, he's washed up, or maybe he's not as good as like people in our generation. Yeah. It's more like a competitive type of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel as though it's just, what am I trying to say? I feel as though it's just like the times we live in, like things are going to get harder, and just like hip hop itself is just, it's an evolving genre that's just like the ceiling is going to get way higher than it is now.
Yep.
You know?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Well said. I think, it sounds corny, but like, I think it's true. Like one thing I've tried to get better at, especially like as I got older, is be like more open to other, like everything.
Yeah.
But also just like not judging books by their cover. And because I think now like everybody's kind of like judged on like a critic bio of you. Like I bet you there's a lot of kids who were like, yeah, why the fuck was that freestyle so hyped up? Jay-Z's washed. But I bet you most of those people didn't listen to like 85% of his catalog. Do you know what I mean? Like they probably like, and they might listen to it, might say it's whack.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like most of the time they're just judging him off of what like his biggest critics say on the internet. What do they know about Jay-Z? He's a guy from the 90s. He's a big rapper. He's super famous. He's controversial because he's super rich, whatever.
Just like the point view of it.
Do you know what I mean? And then you, instead of looking at what do I like the Blueprint? Do I like the Black Album? Do I like Reasonable Doubt? Do I like his stuff with you know what I mean? Because then I think it's like you can say he's washed if you listen to all that shit and then you listen to him now and you don't like it. But personally, I think you can't say he's washed.
Yeah.
You can be like, bro, Jay-Z's still rapping. I don't like it anymore. Fine.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know.
So what you're saying is most people just follow the crowd.
Totally. Like, I think that like it's just, I don't know. I kind of talked to Jesse about this actually today because when I had my meeting with Hudson's Stream, he's like, we're talking, it was funny because we're talking about like how to get people to trivia, and it's really just like you're trying to predict people's behaviors. Yeah. And he's like, 95% of the time, the reason people come out to any of our events is because they want to feel like they're part of something, they're contributing, they're in a group. And he's like, not like making it sound like everybody's a loser. He's like, they're not. He's like, everybody just wants to feel like they're doing something that other people are doing, because then they feel like, oh, this is a thing, I'm belonging here. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you make your own music, so you're like, at some point you gotta not care. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can like the Jay-Z shit, but you don't, your opinion, you're probably more accepting and being like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. Like, I know I hate on this podcast all the time about other rappers and shit, but it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not like, I don't really have a stance, because I'm not comparing myself, but it's like, I know what it's like to try to release shit, and I don't know, it's different. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. No, that's good. I think that answers that whole topic. Fuck ageism, guys. Fuck ageism. Go listen to the shit first and then decide. Listen to who you want, you know? Thinking for yourself is something that's very important. Yeah. This is going to turn to an podcast real quick. But we've been there. Yeah. But it's true. Like, why are we saying that Jay-Z... People didn't listen to that Jay-Z freestyle and they went, yo, Jay-Z's whack. Listen to that freestyle, bro. Like, you know? Yeah. If you can't listen to that freestyle because you can't give up 4 minutes of your day to try to hear what he said, that's fine. Yeah. Most people don't want to do that. Yeah. People want to talk shit, man. Everybody is very opinionated now, I've realized. Yeah, like we said before, most opinions don't matter. So no, man. Most people don't deserve for opinions to be heard. I don't gotta know everything, what everybody thinks. Yeah. You're all allowed to feel every way you want, but it's like, just because you put a comment out on Reddit or Instagram and 50 people liked it does not make you smart, you know? Nah. It might validate your feelings to yourself. Yeah. That doesn't mean shit. Like, you can't make the Black Album. You can't make... You're just throwing water at the ocean. That's all you're doing. You know? That's all you're doing. Bars. And most people just want to say... They look at things for their opinions to be validated. Yeah. You know? It's like, oh, I hate Jay-Z, so they're going to listen to Jay-Z, like, hate videos. Yeah. Not really open to, like, something new, you know? So yeah, I'll still sit here and say he's overrated, because I think I still think that, like, too. Chill out. But I don't know. He's an incredible rapper. He's pretty nice, and after seeing that shit, I was like, well, he's pretty fucking good. You can be nice and be overrated. You know what I mean? You know, they're not mutually exclusive. So. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see all the legendary rappers in the future. Yeah. When me and E-Man are old, we'll do the podcast. Back in our 40s. Yeah, we'll talk about how there's new legends now. Yeah. We'll see how that goes, yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know, hip-hop might change forever, bro. But yeah, that's a topic. That's it. So hope y'all enjoy it. And then a couple housekeeping things. I'm working on an intro, outro. Oh, yeah. For the podcast. And then if you want, I don't know, your voice to be heard, saying Noize and Freeze Files, just send me a voice message on Instagram. Shout out to Joel. He sent me some. Did he? Yeah. Jazz? No, not Scott. Not Scott. Nice. We got a producer tag from Ghoulie. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah. So if you want like something like that, I'm basically right now I'm producing a beat where like there's gonna be different sections of the beat where we could use it either in the intro or the outro. Just having that option is cool. And then it'd be cool just like to do those vocal notes
things where people are just talking or doing some, you know? Because I was gonna already add your voices anyways for our guests, so might as well new ones.
Send in your best ones. That'd be great if we got people going, damn, son.
Yeah.
Noize and Freeze Files.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some shit like that, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, send them in. You guys, we appreciate you always for listening to us ramble about stuff, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and shout out to, like, I guess all the views we got yesterday.
Yeah, shout out to all the people that apparently just checked us out.
Yeah. I think it's just one of the podcasts, like, streaming thing recommended to different countries. Because when I checked, it was like, oh, South Korea, this percentage.
Let's go. Shout out South Korea.
Vietnam, like, okay, if you're showing it there.
Yeah. Do you think they got, like, us, like, translated, like, AI captions?
Something like that.
That would be crazy.
I don't know. Yeah. And then I checked, like, the view of just, like, how long they listen to. 44 minutes.
Oh,
in terms of average.
So they're actually listening to the podcast?
They actually listen to it, you know?
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's kind of cool, so.
Damn, this is, I don't know. The algorithms are nuts. Like, I mean, it happened with me and Sam for the spooky shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it happened, but it's still happening.
So it's just happening there, you know?
Shout out.
We'll always bring some episodes and all that. And
if you want to come from South Korea to do an interview.
Hey, hit us up.
If you make music in South Korea and you want to come to Lethbridge.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming up and all that, yeah. And then some news, Center Retention's almost done.
Hype.
So that's going to be coming out in like a month or so.
Oh shit, hype.
So we're almost there. And then McGuire pulling up next week, actually.
Is it next week?
16th.
16th? Okay.
Yeah, he's coming to Calgary 16, and then
I'll figure out a day that works to do the podcast with you and him if you want to still do that.
Are you going to be here during the weekend?
I have a show Saturday the 18th here with Astrology Girl, and then I'm going to Calgary the 19th for like basically a back-to-back show for Astrology Girl album release. Oh yeah, shout out. That's, I guess, something I'm doing too. But we'll see. I'm going to try to hang out with McGuire as much as I can. I know the timing's tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm free to hang out the Friday night.
Okay. We could probably get some done on the Friday.
He'll be in the Thursday, I guess, if that's the 16th.
Yeah, because...
Or no, you said he's in a different place.
Because I think, he's going to be in Calgary Thursday.
Right.
And then my plan is to pick him up on Friday.
Okay, sick.
So I have to get this car fixed, like, this weekend.
ASAP Rocky. And once I get that done, I'll pick him up, like, Friday or... I'll go Friday morning and come back. Nice.
I have to like message him and see you.
I'm going to hang out with him after work. I'm stoked to finally meet this dude, bro.
Yeah.
I have 3 songs. Will be 3 songs with this guy.
Yeah, and you haven't met him in person.
And I never met him.
Yeah, it sucks because I talked to Sam too. He's in his camp.
Oh, right.
There, and he's like, that's such a terrible timing.
That is tough.
But yeah, there'll be one other member missing, but no, it'll be fun still.
Shut up, McGuire.
And then we can get some music done or something. I don't know. Make
That'd
beats
be dope.
or something. It'll be a good time. And then you said you'll be gone on the Saturday, right?
Yeah. I'll be here Saturday. Well, I'll be gone for Saturday night.
Yeah.
I'll get back here like late Saturday night after the show.
Okay.
So I'll still like see the guy and everything.
Yeah, because he's staying for the weekend.
Okay, so perfect.
It'll be super chill.
Yeah, I'll leave like Sunday afternoon or something to go to Calgary, and then I'll come back Monday morning. So
yeah, and then we'll have some more music that we did, like Boom MG.
I'm stoked.
All that.
I'm stoked.
So, good news in the future.
New music soon.
Very soon.
I'm stoked. I can't wait for Center of Attention to come out. This is a track that we've had for a while now.
A long while.
And then I'm trying to think. Do I have shit to plug? Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm playing. Will this be out in time? Yeah, this will be out in time.
Yeah.
I'm playing with Astrology Girl with my new band, Morning Joy. We're playing for their album release on July 18th. That'll be sick. I'm stoked to hear their new album. And then back in Calgary on the 19th, the Blocks Art Center. And then Chrome Harvest, we're playing July 25th.
Nice.
At the Owl. That'll be sick. Last show for a while. And then that's kind of it for the bands. I'm going to start trying to do some solo shit. Well, I need me and Sam.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do some solo like guitar, drums, singing stuff, I think.
Sick.
We'll see, yeah. But I have to get back to the hip hop shit now. I was talking to Sam when he was here, when him and Carter came down for the Rainbow Patrol show, and I was like, I gotta get back to the rap shit because June was my crazy month, and then now apparently July's busy too. But who cares? There's no excuses.
Yeah.
So new music coming that way as well.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's it.
That's it for the
Someone's
notification.
calling me. Oh, Chris is calling me.
Chris is calling. That's at the end of the show.
That's how you know it's time.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for listening, guys, and watching.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you on the next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Big egg.